Amongst her peers in East Africa, Rwanda is quite the outlier. It's only been able to grow faster than all of her peers, except maybe Tanzania. But it's beaten all of them in the consistency of that growth. And it's done that without access to any natural resources of any kind. It's done that besides being landlocked. It's done that despite having one of the highest population densities anywhere in Africa. So yes, we're holding WF 2016 over here, but still it doesn't answer the question, why Rwanda?
Why Rwanda? Well, Rwanda right now is an example of the economies that are still growing despite the global economic slowdown. Rwanda has been growing at an average of 7%, and this year is currently estimated to be growing at 6%. And amongst others is one of the most competitive economies, one of the top 3 in Africa, according to the Global Competitiveness Report. It has one of the easiest environments for doing business, according to the World Bank, and has a remarkable story just in terms of harnessing digital transformation and the knowledge economy to restore, just the economic foundation following genocide about 20 years ago. So it actually shows what's capable and how fast countries can move forward by harnessing technology.
Behind me, you can see the tents where the delegates from all over the world will converge to talk about the 4th industrial revolution, which, very crudely put, is all about how do we use technology to make our lives, public services, private services even, a lot better. For example, how do we make it more efficient for farmers to find the right price and the right buyer for their produce wherever they are in any given country? But then that leads us to an interesting conundrum. You see, the bulk of GDP and employment right across Africa doesn't actually come from tech. It comes from agriculture. So yes, we're sitting here in these fancy, swanky environment talking about technology, but aren't we missing the point perhaps by ignoring the one part of the economy where most Africans get not just their food, but their employment as well?
Technology is just a tool, really, to enable different things to happen, a tool for production, a tool for services. So if governments can harness electronic services to be able to provide transparent services to their citizens, to do it faster, to do it cheaper, then technology is not a hindrance.
As is so often the case with these sort of events, there'll be a lot of deals and conversations happening away from the main event. Expect, for example, Kenya and Tanzania to resume pitching very aggressively their respective infrastructure corridors, the northern corridor that runs through Kenya and, of course, the central corridor that runs through Tanzania. We'll also see the debate yet again over affordable internet connectivity versus free but restricted internet access. That will certainly be a very, very big issue here. But here's the thing, once the conversations are over, we have a good time and everyone goes back to our daily lives, what next? What do we actually do with all the conversations we've had over here? We hope to find some proper answers for you right here from the World Economic Forum in Kigali. I'm Ramanya.